Hi guys, I'm at a location today. You can see right behind me there's like a little river, and behind that is like a mini mountain that I'll hike up and see if I can find any compositions. This is a location I've been to before, I think about 2 years ago, and the last time I've been here was I think the same around the same time. Was late summer, so it was still very overgrown, very green, and you couldn't really as it's a mountain, you couldn't really see through the trees and the leaves, which I hope will change in fall, and that's why I'm here today. I'm not here to take pictures, rather to find compositions to come back to in fall. So it's rather a scouting mission than going out taking pictures. And there's also something else new. I want to talk about a specific topic, a topic that I have been struggling with for probably one and a half years, starting photography, and I think I found somewhat of a solution to it that helps me at least, and I hope that I can help you with my solution as well. The topic I want to talk about is low motivation or no motivation to go out and take pictures. So when I started to get into photography, I think it was through YouTube videos. I found a couple of videos and was of street photography, and I thought it was really interesting. And about a month in, I thought, okay, I'll buy my own camera and I'll try it myself, because I was really interested in that. And what would basically happen is I would never go out alone with my camera. I would always take my camera when I'd be out with other people, but never really by myself. And about a month, 2 months in, I realized that I wasn't really into street photography anyway, but rather landscape photography and nature photography. And I never really went out though. I watched a lot of YouTube channels on landscape photography. I researched a lot of gear. I also bought another camera, the X-T4 I'm filming on right now, the Fujifilm, and the 16-80 lens. But even though I had that, I would never really go out, only on the occasionally, but not often. And I'd oftentimes see the camera when I was home watching the videos. I would see the camera in the corner and be like, oh, it's kind of a waste of money that I bought that, because I'm not using it. And even if I would want to go out, I wouldn't really know where to go. I didn't really know how to research locations, because I always saw these really cool YouTube videos of people being in Scotland, in Iceland, at really cool locations that I just couldn't go to. So yeah, I would take my camera obviously when I would go on vacation, and I would take a couple of cool pictures, but that was basically it. So basically just didn't know where to go. And even if I thought of the location, I wasn't sure, like, is it the right, do I have the right conditions? And do I have enough time? Because if I have to drive there for half an hour and I will be there 1 or 2 hours and I have to drive back half an hour, that's a lot of time. And basically, instead of just doing that, maybe just even driving there half an hour, maybe just staying an hour, maybe just staying half an hour, whatever. I would not do that. I would just sit at home, research gear, and watch YouTube videos. And it kind of made me resent it in a way, because I saw these people with their cameras go into really cool locations and I just couldn't. I was just sitting at home and watching these videos. Okay, if you're wondering why the footage is maybe a little shaky or a bit too, well, over-sharpened, it's because I'm filming on my phone now and not on my camera anymore because my battery is already halfway dead and I still want to take some pictures. Anyway, my solution to the entire problem of not going out to take pictures, just procrastinating the entire time, is I choose one day a week, which doesn't matter what happens, I will go out and take pictures. It doesn't matter what the conditions are, if it's sunny, overcast, raining, snowing. When it's pouring, I don't want to go out because I can't find any pictures anyway, but other than that, I'll go out. And yeah, that's really helped me a lot because I get to go out once a week and practice my photography while the sun is blinding me. Yeah, that's what I do, and the rest of the week I can just research locations online. I go on Google Maps, I try to find locations on there, and also if that doesn't work, I'll just Google what locations are nearby, what other photographers recommend. Yeah, and one very important thing that I have probably for the first, well, I told you I was first into street photography and then I changed to landscape, and I always only saw these grand landscapes and I never really thought about it. But forests are great. Forests are a great place to go and take pictures, and probably took me, it's kind of embarrassing, but probably took me a year to realize that I could just go to forests nearby and take pictures there. And if you're wondering, I can, yeah, I'll probably try to find the really cool YouTube channels that have, well, woodland photography as their main subject, and I'll try to link a couple in the description below, so you can check those out as well. Yeah, that was my solution. Okay, yeah, I definitely know why last time I was here I couldn't really find any cool pictures. If you see, right behind me, I'm not sure what these trees are called. I think, no, I have no idea. I'll not try. What basically the problem is, there are just branches everywhere, and you can't find like a clean, I don't know if you can see it, like, you can't find any clean spots to take pictures of the mountain on the other side, because what I just found, I already set up my camera. It's not on right now, but what I found are right over there, these trees. Also have no idea what these are called. And the problem is, I think they look really cool. They're already starting to change their color a little bit, but the problem with them is that you have this tree right here and this tree right here, and there are branches in the middle of it, and they're kind of obstructing the entire view. So yeah, I think that was my problem last time. Okay, I actually find it really hard right now here to find compositions that I can come back to for fall, but I actually found a cool composition right now that I took a picture of right now. It's quite hard to time it actually, because you can see right here these two trees. Um, these two trees, when they're lit by the sun, they give a really cool contrast to the blue in the background, or also the white of the clouds. And you also have the moon quite big there, and I also have that in the picture. Yeah, I'll just show you. Okay, I made it to the top. I'm a little exhausted. I'm in another forest right here, up here, but I couldn't find any cool compositions. Anyway, what I do, I chose for myself the Saturday morning. I'll try to get up for sunrise, but obviously in summer that rarely happens because I couldn't be bothered to get up at 2 in the morning to be at the location at 3 and be able to shoot pictures. So usually I'll get up at about 6 to 7 in the morning and I'll just drive to the location. Usually it's something nearby that I have been researching the week before. About 10 to 30 minutes away with the car. And yeah, I'll go to a new location, I'll just discover it. I'll try to find cool compositions, and if I like the location, it's the location I can come back to another time zone. Just like this location, basically. Yeah, I don't know. I really enjoy that I get to go out more to take pictures, and I feel like it has really advanced my photography to a new level. That I actually go out and take pictures and not just sit at home, procrastinate, and watch landscape photography videos and research gear. Yeah, so that's quite cool. Okay, I made it to the top. Stood right on the edge here. You can see there are the cliffs. Doesn't go down that far, about 5 to 10 meters. Anyway, the problem is, just like last time, as you can see, there are trees and branches everywhere and you can't find a clean composition. I'll try to get out my telephoto lens in a minute and see if I can do anything with that, but yeah. Well, the gist basically of what I'm trying to say is you can obviously go out whenever you like to take pictures, and you also should if you feel motivated to, but just in case you have the same problem that I had, that you couldn't find any motivation to go out, just stick to that one day, do it every week, and at some point you will find the beauty in nearby locations as well, local woodlands and so on. And yeah, obviously when you go and travel on holidays, you'll be able to take really good pictures, cool pictures, really grand landscapes, I guess. And yeah, also what I should say is if you actually have crazy conditions like a lot of snow, like a windstorm, you should try and go out anyway, even though it's not the day to go out, because you will be able, even if you only have an hour, so you'll be able to take really cool pictures. And also, if you already go out once a week, when these crazy conditions happen, you already have locations to go to. You already know where to go. Maybe you already scouted some places that would look really cool in those conditions. And yeah, that's basically just the gist of what I'm trying to say, of the advice I'm trying to give. So stick to that one day. It'll help you. Okay, I've been here for I think 2.5 to 3 hours now, and I haven't found anything the entire time. But I finally found something. It's right here. It's fucking bees. It's like a little hunter's hut, I guess, and these two trees around it, surrounding it, and then there's this grass down here, which points. I think it's due to the wind. Points towards the hut. Is it a hut? Is it a stand? Whatever. Yeah, I think it looks really cool. And I think it will look even better in fall when you see here in the background. I cut off most of the sky because it's just kind of boring. I don't know. Down here is just white, so yeah. But the trees back there in the background, in fall when they turn orange, I think this picture will look even better. I'm just hoping that the grass here stays like this, but I'll definitely come back here and try to shoot that picture. Okay, this is it for today. I've been here for about, I think, 3 hours 30 now. Yeah, I found, I think, 2 cool shots. First one with the moon, but that's not a shot I'll come back to in fall, and that was the entire reason for me coming here to scout shots for fall. For fall, I actually only got the one shot I just showed you, and I'm hoping for a more vibrant orange background in fall, but I'll definitely come back here. Anyway, yeah, if you like me giving you a little advice, the little advice I can actually give you, mind you, I've been photographing for, I think, 2.5 years now, something like that. Give the video a like, tell me in the comments if you like it, and if you want to see more of it, subscribe. Yeah, have a good day.